feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. Feel the music on the stereo. Oh, oh. As we let the rhythm take control, we're gonna dance like we don't care. Keep on popping bottles like we're millionaires. Yeah, we're just getting started, living for the weekend. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with a heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go, we're not going home. There's a feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. Let's make this night unforgettable. Oh, oh. Making memories we won't recall. One more song is never enough. We ain't gonna stop when the sun comes up. But the night will replay, 'cause we never wanna lose this run. No. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with a heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound.
Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Played It Live Dark City Level Up event. We got a good one in store for you guys tonight, so we are going to level up all of our potential players, and we'll see what the XP is for some of the new players as well as it scales up. And we've also got a couple bonuses for you guys as we get through this. I've got some specially prepared bundles. So we've got your dead dime split up, so Kel will be keeping ledgers. And I also am going to give you guys the opportunity to purchase some castle upgrades as well. I do have to tell you guys, I do sound energetic, but I am tired as hell. We were up late last night, and then we were back up at 6 o'clock this morning raiding, and then here we are with another event. So let's jump right into it. Let's see, who do we got here? Who wants to level up? Give me, if you're ready to go, if you're ready to see your totals, then let's see it right now. Some of you guys, look, just based on attendance, and there's some people that did not level up. And unfortunately, some of those players don't have any potions either. So I'll start out. We've got, all right, Craven Light says he'll go. So Craven Light, we will put you before the newest Guardian. If you guys don't know who the Guardian is, it is Heron, or if you're not Greek and you pronounce it in English, it would be Charon. So this is the boat keeper in mythology of the River Styx. It goes along with the Dark City Guardian theme. So this was a Dark City level up. So we will go with Heron. So here we go. Let's go to Craven Light. Craven Light is going to go up here and chill with the Guardian. So we don't want any trouble. I'm sure that we won't get any. So we'll start out with Craven Light. Craven Light, I've got you coming in to tonight's level up event at 1,045. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let me show you guys the level up. Here we go. So as you can see, Craven Light was at 1,045,000, which put him at level 12. And Craven Light, I've got you earning a total of 250 plus bonus items, plus you had 10,000 bonus XP, taking your new total from 1,045,000 to, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes tonight, to 1,345,000, which is going to level you up to level 13. Congratulations, Craven Light, going from level 12 to 13. And you're starting to get within striking distance of the group at a very, very late start. So, only 155,000 away from making up an extra level. So maybe you make it in the next chapter. So congratulations, Craven Light. We got first person who has leveled up tonight. And let's put Craven Light over here. All right, who do we have up next? Quicker we get through this, the quicker you guys get to the bundles. And I will be deducting 2 ATT 20s from each player out of your inventory. So if you leveled up twice, hopefully you've got 4 in your inventory. So who wants to go next? Give me some volunteers. All right, Kat says she will go next. All right, let's put Kat over here. And Kat, I've got you at, you came in at 1,560,000. You were level 14. I've got you at 250K, so you got the full allotment of XP, plus your bonus XP elixirs and items used. Your new total is 1,840,000. So that will take you up to level 15. And you guys saw here, the cutoff to get to level 16 is 2 million. So she's still little ways away in order to get there. But your new total, 1,840,000. All right, give me another volunteer. Who wants to go next? All right, Will says he'll go. You guys saw Will dancing at the beginning of the video? All right, Will. Will did miss, and look, some of you guys, it's a 5-week period. Some of you guys missed a week. Some people missed multiple weeks, and it will show up in the XP. Will came in at 1,500,000. He was at level 14. Will, I got you gaining 220 plus items used, and we brought you exactly to 1,750,000. Barely getting at the threshold, taking you up to level 15. Will, holding on by a thread. Put you over here. All right, let's get another volunteer. No, Joe. The last person to arrive cannot be the first person to go. That's just not going to happen. All right, let's get Deadly Dimes in here. All right, Deadly Dimes. Dimes, I had you had, the good news was, Tammy, you didn't barely miss last time. You actually used potions that got you up to level up. So you were a level ahead of the group. You were at level 15. So I know you and I had talked. You weren't a little bit short. You were there. So you did miss a week in this cycle. I had you coming in at the minimum of 1,750. You gained a total of 240,000. So I've got you at 10,000 XP short. You are at 1,990,000. I think you have the potions in order to make it up. So if we do have 10,000 XP in potions, you will level up to level 16. So we'll check your inventory. If not, you'll be 10,000 short, but you were a level ahead of the group anyway. So I think she does, so we're going to say she's moving on up to level 16. All right, let's get B-Dub. Where's B-Dub? All right, Bonnie, this was a pretty easy one. You, just like Dimes, you were a little short the previous one, but you had leveled up this last time too, and we'd got you to the minimum. So you were at 1,750,000. You did pretty well this cycle. You got the full XP plus bonus XP, so you actually gained 290,000 this period, which takes you from 1,750,000 to 2,040,000. So you're over the 2 million without any potions used. That will take you up to level 16 as well. All right, let's get, I saw Samurai. And I have to remind you guys, remember, Friday night is totally different than your PvP. PvP, you can wear any gear, even though you're a level or two behind. But if you don't level up on Friday, you do lose some stats. It's not, killer. It's not detrimental. But playing PvP does not get you XP points. With that being said, I want to jump over to Samurai. Samurai was coming in at level 11. So Samurai, I had you at 750,000. You missed a couple weeks. You still gained 220, which puts you at 970, 30,000 short. However, because we added a new player, Crimson, I am going to bring you up to the minimum. So Crimson starts out at level 12. I am going to bring you up to 1 million. That does level you to 12. However, there's no guarantees that you'll level up. If you miss a couple weeks the next cycle, you're probably going to fall a level behind. All right, give me some more volunteers. As I mentioned to you guys, Crimson is going to start out at level 12. She is starting out at level 12, and we'll put her right over here. And that is a minimum of 1 million XP. All right, I see Marshall Moonshot. All right, Moonshot. You came in at 1,670,000. You had a very, very good round with items used, and you didn't miss any weeks. I had you come in at you gain 270,000. So padded a little bit of stats there. That's going to take you to 1,940,000. I don't know if you have 60,000 in potions. I didn't look. But you certainly leveled up to level 15. And if you are sitting on 60,000 worth of potions, then you gain 2 levels. So check that out. But you definitely gained 1 level, so you go from 14 to 15. But if you have 60,000 worth of potions, then you will be at the highest level, which is level 16. All right, let's get Football Master in here. All right, Football Master. I had you at 1,540,000. So you had about a 40,000 cushion. However, your attendance the last 5 weeks, not good. You missed the biggest XP event we had. So I've got you gaining over the last 5 weeks 170,000. So even though you had a 40,000 cushion, it puts you at 1,710,000, 40,000 short. I didn't check your inventory to see if you have 40,000 worth of potions. But currently, without those potions, you didn't level up. You'll stay level 14. If you do have 40k in potions, message me, and we will take you up to level 15. But otherwise, you lost that cushion, and you're a little bit short. So you'll have a few weeks to start making it up. And certainly, we've seen that before. You could make up the 250 you need plus another 40. But your new total before any potions is 1,710,000. Keeps you at level 14. All right, let's see who we have up next. Who do we have up next who wants to go? And now if you arrive late, you can go. So I'm taking anybody at this point. All right, let's get Ocean Man. All right, Ocean Man, I've got you at 1,625,000. You had a nice cushion coming in, Ray, and you missed a week as well with attendance. Sam Backwell. Sam says, no, let him stay. Oh, shoot. I was about to light his little punk ass up. But unfortunately, Sam, somebody blocked you before I had a chance to acknowledge your silly ass. Oh, well. That's probably somebody that I played Walking Dead Road to Survival, and I probably just farmed his ass over and over and over again. Or it might have been Walking Dead. Yeah, one of the games, or Empires and Allies, I probably just destroyed him. I would probably say Sam might be like a B-level gamer. One of those that watches the video and tries to learn how to play, that Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry, Sam. Moving on. All right. I'm having some fun tonight. You caught me on the wrong night, is all I can tell you. Okay, let's get back to it. We've got Ocean Man. Somebody that's not a B-rated gamer like Sam Backwell. Ocean Man, who's actually an A-rated gamer. So, Ray, I did have you missing a week, though. Now, you were at 1,625,000. So you had a really good cushion. You're making up some ground. You lost some XP, not a whole lot. You still managed to get 240K. So you lost about 10,000 of that cushion, but you could have made up an extra 30 or 40,000. So I do have you at 1,865,000, Ray, taking you from level 14. You do level up to level 15. So congratulations. All right, let's go to Sheila Beasley. All right, Moon, good stuff. All right, so Moonshot says he has over 62,000 in potions. So we will take Moon, and I'll take him out of his inventory. So 62,900, and he needed 60,000. That's about as close as you get. So congratulations, Moon. Crazy stuff there. All right, let's get that straightened out. All right, so we know Dimes went up to level 16. She was barely short. I don't have a word on Zach yet, so I don't know what his potion count was. We'll check that out. But then we know that Moonshot moving up to level 16, which is the highest level in the game as well. All right, let's go to Shaman Sheila. Beasley, you're going to need to do a potion check as well. So Beasley was at 1,1280,000. So Sheila had just leveled up. She hit that cushion. Sheila missed a couple weeks as well. Sheila, I had you coming in at 190K. So your new total, if you don't have the potions, is 1,470,000. So you are about 30,000 short. Again, we saw you make it up the last time. Oh. Ouch. 24,000 in potions. Yeah, that's tough. Well, all I can say is we'll be back here in a couple of weeks, and we'll be doing it again. So save those 24,000. Let's make up a little bit of the difference, and then we can make up not only that level, but the next level as well. So, no, potions aren't tradable. So we will keep Beasley at level 13, but in a couple weeks, yep, we'll make it up. And this was a 5-week period too, so we had an extra week in this one, which, in some cases it helps some. You know, we had some people that had to miss some time this time. Just the way it goes from time to time. All right, but Sheila, we got another 30K. Well, technically, you only really need to make up 6K with the potions. But here's the thing, you guys can see that when you get to these high levels, it's harder to level up. I mean, you guys need 250,000 to go from level to level. So this isn't like level 2, level 3. In some cases, it may take you a couple months to level up. All right, who do we have up next? Let's get Animal. Where's Animal Joe? I saw Joe pop in. All right, Animal. You were at 1,145,000. We had you missing several weeks in a row. In fact, I think the last time you got in a reasonable amount of a raid was on March 26th. So yeah, you've missed some considerable time. So you did have the 19th and the 26th where you'd gotten in for a battle. You gained 100K. So I've got you at 1,245,000. 5K short from leveling up. I think you have the potions. But keep in mind, you're still 3 levels behind the highest player. So, Joe, you do go from level 12 to level 13. But you're going to have to dig in these next 4 weeks. Otherwise, you're going to fall seriously off. So your new total after your potion use will be 1,250,000, the bare minimum of level 13. All right, I see Miss the Ninja. All right, Mist. I had you coming in at 1,600,000. Perfect attendance. Had some bonus XP in there as well. Bringing your total from 1,600,000 to 1,875,000. So, Mist, I got you leveling up to level 15, and you got a nice little cushion there. 1,875,000, so you got 125,000 really to work with. You might not be able to make it up next chapter, but you're getting closer and closer, chipping away at gaining that extra level. So I do have you officially at level 15. So congratulations to Mist. All right, who have I missed? Who else wants to jump into the level up fray? And here's kind of a rule of thumb for you guys. You can miss a week and really go like crazy and make up that week. Or at least get very close to where you might have some potions. If you miss 2 weeks, you're probably not going to level up unless you already had a cushion. Let's say, you got 100, 150,000 extra. If you're barely at the minimum and you miss 2 weeks from the raid, there's no chance you're leveling up without some potions. All right, see a few more people. Kel says she'll go. All right, Kel. You might actually be there this time. I know Kel was painfully close last time. She needed like 90,000. So, Kel, you can check your potions. I think you might have made it. She was at 1,660,000, and you gained 290,000, putting you at 1,950,000. So you are 50,000 short. So you can check your inventory, but I got a feeling that you have 50,000 in potions. So Kel will probably level up twice. And that will bring her to level 16. So you guys can see, like, look, 2 level ups ago, Amy, Jim, and Julia and Trigger all leveled up. Bonnie and Tammy were a little bit behind. And then Bonnie and Tammy made it up last cycle. And Kel and Moonshot were a little behind. Well, now Kel and Moonshot made it up this cycle. So now you're seeing how little bit, when you get to a point where you use those potions, then, now we're getting a lot of people up to level 16. Now, we still got several people that are level or 2 behind, but that's the way level up works. Okay, who else we have? All right, Busy Bee. All right, Busy Bee, I had you at. I need you to check your potions too. So Busy Bee, she had a cushion coming in. She has been chipping away. So she was at 1,675,000. So you see she had an extra 175,000 tucked away. Busy Bee, you gained 270 plus bonus XP of 10K, which gave you 1,955,000. So Busy, if you've got 45,000 in potions tucked away somewhere in your inventory, I don't know, I didn't look. But if you do, you will join the crowd at level 16. If not, you're going to be really, really close and probably make it during the next level up event. But you did level up once, and you're only 45,000 short of jumping up to 2 levels to level 16. All right. I'll put it at 15. I'll let her message me. If she has them, then we'll take her as the newest member up to level 16. So Busy Bee, we're going to put you right over here. And we'll let her check that out. All right, let's go Amy. All right, Amy. Amy, you were the one of the ones who had leveled up earlier. So you came in a level ahead of the group at 1,750,000. We know you missed a big raid as well. So you did make up some of the ground by using a ton of items. plus your bonus XP elixirs. But I've still got you at 1,990,000. So I've got you 10,000 short. I know you used potions the last time you leveled up. You can check your inventory, see if you have 10K. If you do have 10K in potions stored away, then you will gain this level and go up to 16. If not, you'll have to make up that 10,000 over the next several weeks. I got a feeling you might have it, but you can double check it. You can get back to me. You're short 10K to hit 2 million. She says she's got it. All right, so we will get 10K from Amy, taking her up to the minimum of 2 million, and Amy will be joining the group at level 16. So several level 16 players are ready to go. All right. Who else do we have? Who's next? All right, we'll go Nixie and then Trigger. All right. Nixie, you had a little bit of a cushion. You had about 100,000 cushion over the last level up. So you were at 1,600,000. Perfect attendance and items used. I got you coming in at 260K, so actually chipping away a little bit more. Your new total, 1,860,000. So you do make it over that. You missed. Hold on. Yeah, I think that was the prior cycle. So you're good. So you're at 1,860,000. Yep. So still in good shape and solidly at level 15. Let's go over to Trigger. All right, Angel. You missed the first on 326. And it was a good battle. So I had you had leveled up the last time. So you were right there with the group, 1,750,000. You, much like Amy, and you might get it, you ended up 240,000 total. Again, the weeks that you showed up, bonus XP elixirs, XP potions, and also a lot of items. We know Angel's always in the top 3 with items used. So you made up some of the ground, but you still came up 1,990,000 short. So if you can check, I don't know if you have 10K in potions. If you do, you will go to level 16. If not, you're going to be just a little bit short. So check your inventory, see if you got 10K in potions. All right, she does. And Trigger will go to level 16 as well. All right, let's get... Where's Valar at? Valar, I got a feeling this is your week. Hopefully you check your inventory, though. So, Valar, I had you at... And even when Valar works, she pops in, hits a boss, plays when she can, and gets XP. So, the moral here is, and Dal does the same thing. Playing and getting involved in a couple of the fights is much, much better than missing the entire week. Because it helps the group. And, you know, that 3-hour period that we raid, just being in there 30, 40 minutes. A lot of times makes a big, big difference. So, Valar, I had you coming in with a pretty solid cushion. Remember, the last level up was 1,500. You were at 1,660,000. You gained 250 full allotment plus 40,000 in bonus XP. Valar, your new total is 1,950,000. I got a feeling you have 50K in XP potions. But you can confirm that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if you have 50K in XP potions, you are going to make the leap up 2 levels. She says she does. All right. Valar is going to be joining the upper echelon at level 16. So she's going from level 14 to level 16. Very well done. All right, Trigger. I got good news because I know Trigger and Gina have been trying to get Gina back in the mix, get Gina leveled up. So, because she is playing both characters or because she's communicating, Rocket came in at 760,000. 230K. She obviously missed the same week that Angel missed. But I got her coming in at 990,000. And she does have 10K in potions, which will take her up to a million, which is the minimum. But getting right back there at level 12 is a big, big step. We know Rocket is wearing Warlord gear. She's trying to log in when she can. She's picking up the bundles. She's playing. Or she's trying to communicate when she can with Angel. But Rocket actually getting good XP and helping on Friday nights. This is helping the group. You guys see those rocket symbols up there. She's throwing stuff out of her inventory every Friday night. So, Rocket moving back up to level 12. Hopefully starting to get caught up with the group a little bit. All right, let's get Tiny the Tank. Dimes, we'll get Tiny in the house. I know you guys remember a long, long time ago when Tiny was 3-4 levels behind people. Not anymore. Tiny came in at level 14. He was at 1,655,000. So he had a pretty good cushion there. And Tiny gaining 230,000. Dimes, I got him at 1,885,000. I don't think he has 115,000 in potions. I think that would be a big stretch. However, he is getting closer and closer. So I've got Tiny at level 15. But certainly within striking distance of hitting 2 million and beyond. All right, who wants to go next? We got a lot of arc sparks down there. I think they're hosting. All right, let's get Dow up here. Dow says, me. Dow, I had you coming in at 1,610,000. So you had a 110,000 cushion. Perfect attendance. I think you only missed just a little bit of a fight. So you got the maximum plus items used plus bonus XP. I've got you going from 1610 to 1,895,000. I think much like Tiny. I don't think you have 105,000 XP potions. You probably got a really good quantity, but 100,000 is a little bit of a stretch. So I definitely know you're level 15. And certainly you can make up that ground at the next level up event. I didn't go through and do the math. I just think that 100,000 is probably a big number. All right, can we get Amanda? All right, do we have a mirror representative that can get Amanda's information? All right, Amanda missed 2 raids. So that's the bad news. The good news was she was kind of close to catching up the group the last time. She was level 13. She was behind, but she needed like 105,000. So she gained 210, which does take her from level 13 to level 14. She's at 1,555,000. Now, she's 500,000 behind the group and 2 levels, but she is up to level 14. So Amanda goes from 13 to 14, and her new total, 1,555,000. And, you know, she went through a move and some other stuff, so once she gets back to being involved in the raid, she can make up a lot of that ground. But it's going to take some activity. All right, let me get, Miss, can we get some notes for Ron? Ron had messaged me and said something came up. Or Angel. Mist or Angel, either one. All right, Ron, pretty good cushion at level 14. Ron was at 1,660,000. Perfect attendance. Ron actually got some bonus XP the first night of this chapter. So I've got Ron coming in, gaining 280. Ron is sitting at 1,940,000. I don't know if he has 60 XP potions, or 60K in XP potions. So Ron will definitely go to level 15. But if he's sitting on 60K, he'll bump all the way up to level 16. So for now, we'll put him at 15 with a asterisk. All right. B-Dub, Julie J was no change. However, I am going to bring Julie J up to the minimum level of Crimson. And we're going to bring Julie J up to level 12. So she will hit the new minimum. And move to level 12. All right, Mist. The Deacon. Now, Eric's is tricky. Eric has missed all the Friday nights in this chapter. So he's very active in PvP, but no XP. So Eric, much like Julie J, he was at level 11. We were hoping he'd be able to chip away, but we're going to bring Eric Beach up to the minimum as well. So Eric will go up to level 12. Now, that's not incentive for missing raids, because I do have to tell you, we got people who are level 16, so yes, level 12 keeps you competitive, but you still are ways behind the group. So he is now at 1 million XP, Mist. And he does go to level 12. Crazy L. So, Crystal, I have you the last 3 weeks getting more and more involved in the raids. You were super close. You were at 750,000. You were at level 11 as well. You actually gained 200K. So it would have taken you up to 700 or 950K. Now, again, I'm not going to make you burn the potions, because we are going to take you up to the minimum as well. So we will take you from level 11 to level 12. But your activity was pretty good, and you were, a little bit more, and you'll make up some ground on that next level. So I am raising your minimum XP up to 1 million, and we will take you up to level 12. And certainly I've noticed some really good activity, so we're getting really close. All right, let's get Fly Rod. Mir, can you guys take notes for Fly Rod, please? All right, Fly Rod. He had a good cushion. He had 110K cushion. Fly Rod missed a couple raids, which is, work change, but not like him. Usually, you guys know, he's big tanking. But when he's here, a lot of items used. Fly Rod actually didn't lose too much ground. He still managed to get 200k XP. But he could have been closer to catching the group and gaining 2 levels. But instead, I've got him at 1,810,000. And he moves up to level 15. So if he would have hit those other 2 raids, I don't know. He still might not have made it. But he has certainly been a lot closer. All right. Let's get Julia up here. And Gemstone. We got our castle host. And that's certainly selfie worthy right there. Whoever wants a screenshot of this level up event, there you go. We got everybody perfectly lined up, nice and beautiful. And ironically, notice how I made ironic 2 words, ironically. These 2 never miss raids. They're always in the top 5 of items used. They're always using bonus XP elixirs and potions. And they are the 2 highest in the game right now in total XP. Because they use a lot of items and a lot of buffs. And this is how close they are yet again. Gemstone came in at 1,780,000. Gem gained a total of 290,000, putting her at 2,070,000. Easily level 16 with a nice cushion there as well. And once again, barely edging out her partner. They're always neck and neck. Julia at 2,075,000, level 16 as well. So Hellfire and Brimstone, again, top 2 in XP. They are your host. And a real quick rundown of where I've got levels, just so you guys know. Amanda, level 14. Amy, level 16. Joe, level 13. B-Dub, level 14. Busy Bee, at least level 15. We'll check the potions. Dow, level 15. Dimes, level 16. Father Ron, 15. If he's got 60k, Ron could be 16. Football Master, just short at level 14. Gemstone, level 16. Nixie, 15. Jules, 16. Kel, 16. Flyrod, 15. Craven Light up to 13. Crazy L up to 12. Moonshot, double leveling at 16. Mist at 15. Ocean Man, 15. Sheila, barely missing, still at 13, but super close. Trigger at 16. Valar, 16. Rocket back up to 12. Will at 15. Tiny, 15. Cat, 15. Julie J, Eric, Samurai, and Crimson rounding out the group, all at level 12. And that is our level up portion of this event, everybody. So now we're going to let you guys spend some dead dimes. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of things to think about, okay? Because I don't want to show you just all the individual items, and then you think you might have missed out on the castle items. Or you buy all the castle items, and you can't get some individual items. So this is up to you guys. Some are going to want to do different things. So first of all, let me show you just a couple. These are very rough drafts. But here are some of your potential castle upgrades. And then I'm going to show you a couple pictures as we start to design around there some things that we can do. So for 100,000 dead dimes, this is a early detection device. So what this will do is when I get the raids scheduled, I will confirm, if you have this device, the week that you're getting raided. It's not an exact science, but it does help you out. So for example, if you have this, then we get raid scheduled early. If somebody books a raid on you the final week, then I can say, hey, you're not getting raided till the final week. I'm not going to tell you which day, what time, but it will narrow down your raid times to a week. Now, if somebody waits till the second week to schedule it, you're still left in limbo, but it might get you a little extra sleep. It might not. Completely optional. There will be a time it could be beneficial. A lot of times it might not be. So, I don't want to hide anything and make you think it's something that it's not, but it could help you. All right. Down at the bottom left, you do have a portcullis. And as castles start to develop and people learn to find alternate ways in castles, and there will be other ways to get into castles in the future, this is just going to be a nice little way to prevent people from coming in the front door. 150,000 dead dimes, just something for you guys to think about. Or buy, up to you. Price could change later on. All right. I'm going to show you a couple examples of a stone wall, of where that could come in handy. Electric fence, a fence around the perimeter, and a moat. So here's just a couple samples of some castles, right? Okay. This is Hillstone Castle, which you saw this morning. Portcullis could go over there. And you can see the barrier if they wanted to create an electric fence. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult for people to get to your castle. So it may save you an extra turn. And it could damage them. So again, electric fence. Each section of that electric fence is, you saw the price. I mean, look. 150,000 for each section. So you're going to have to buy a section and another, then another. It's going to take you a while to level up your defenses, but it's going to be worth it. So let me show you an example of somebody that might need a moat. I mean, couldn't Mir use a little water around their castle? So here's the thing with Mir. All right, Mir already has a secondary wall. This is why they paid so much for their castle. They have a wall, and then they have this other little wall. So if they were to just start to put some water there. And again, these are just for visual purposes only. The map would be recreated. So now you could have Mir with a moat, a wall, and a wall. Each section of the moat, $100,000 dead dimes. So in order to get this all the way around your castle, you're probably looking at 1,200,000, 1,500,000 dead dimes. But you got to start construction sometime. All right, let's take a look at maybe a brick wall or a block wall. How about Sly? Sly has, they got a great castle, but little light on the wall department. So could Sly build a wall to increase the height of their castle? Or maybe they want to build a wall on the outside perimeter. Mir has a wall, but no moat. Sly has a moat and no wall. All right, take a look at Vox. Same thing. Vox could use some walls. But check out this early detection device. Or what if Vox wanted to expand, maybe, and they just wanted to build their moat? All the way around their castle. Now again, we'll redo the maps, but this just gives you an idea. So perhaps they can expand it. Now we know that the fringe to some of these castles are going to increase. So you'll be starting further out, but that gives you a nice little idea what you can do. You can put an additional wall around. You can put moat. So this is some of your expenditures. So that's your castle upgrades. If you want to spend your dead dimes on castle upgrades. And instead of the brick walls, Sly, if you guys want to put a nice stone wall back there. Anyway, you get the idea. Those are your castle upgrades. So I'm going to open it up for any purchases if you want to make faction purchases. And we got one additional item. Now, I love this item. You might look at it and say, it's 75,000 dead dimes. Yep. It is reusable. So here's the beauty of the wrench. The idea with castle raids is to pass your opponents in ranking. Sometimes you do that by getting their resources. But now you have the ability to stop some of their resources. So if you shell out 75,000 dead dimes on this wrench, and you raid somebody, say you raid Mir, you raid Ark, or you raid Sly, whatever, whoever could be leading the other groups. You might want to go in and grab one of the chests and grab some resources, or you might want to look over, like we did this morning in this morning's raid, And what if this person went to this chest, this person went to this chest, this person went to this chest, and Moonshot says, well, wait a minute. Their farm's level 4. I don't want their farm making resources this week. So Moonshot decides to spend 3 turns and goes over to the farm. By the time he's done, that farm will not make resources for the rest of the week. So if you've got a building making 400, 800 resources, you could shut down 2,800 resources, 5,600 resources, just by shutting down production. So whereas you might not be able to gather enough stuff, now you can put some of their buildings out of commission and slow their leveling process down. That's how good the wrench is going to be. It sounds a little bit diabolical, and it kind of is, but now you can level up your stuff, take stuff, and stop them from leveling up their stuff. So I think it's going to change castle raids quite a bit, and it's going to give some teams that are willing to invest in it, it's going to give you a nice little advantage. And again, your wrench is reusable. Now, there could be a way to level up the wrench later on that might allow you to sabotage them a little faster. All right, so that is your castle items. Any leaders, any players interested in picking up those items, put it in chat right now, and Kel will deduct those dead dimes. So if you are interested in castle upgrades, pick your upgrades, and then we'll go to individual. We're not going to go back and forth. We'll go to individual, and when you get to individual, there's going to be a cap on the bundles you can buy. The detection is permanent. Yes, that is a permanent fixture on your castle, Moonshot. So again, once you buy that, you own it. And, you know, somebody gets in a raid, and I may message Tammy, say, hey, Tammy, you're getting raided in the second week of the month. Yes, you can use more than one wrench. You could have 6 people go in and shut down all their resources for the whole week. Now, I will tell you, when people start equipping wrenches, people are going to want to show up and defend, because that could be a 15-minute raid where somebody goes in and just knocks your buildings completely out. So it is going to slow down resource production. But like I said, it's a sneaky, sneaky tool. But you got to live 3 turns. Takes 3 turns to take it out of commission. So I can guarantee you that if you're the only person over there with the wrench, everybody else is logged in is going to try to get rid of you, because that's a big, big deal. But could also be a nice distraction, right? You go over there with a wrench, people are probably going to leave the people looting resources alone. So it does create a nice strategy. All right, we're going to open this up for purchase. And then we'll get to some of the individual items. And we do have some mini bundles for you guys and a couple high-end items as well. Dimes, I would say you're looking at 5 sections per side of your wall. So you're probably looking at 20 to go all the way around. Now, if it's an area missing, then obviously you don't necessarily need all 5. But I'd say each section, north, south, east, and west, 5 moats, 5 walls, 5 electric fences. But you can also start to do construction and box people, not box them in, but divert them to your traps. So that's a strategy as well. All right, so I'm going to start with Mir. So, Bonnie, Mir wants the early detection device. Is that correct? All right. Any other items before we go to the next faction? Once we book these, they're gone. So we're not coming back to this screen. So this is the one shot to get castle upgrades. Once we go to the individual, these items are out of commission. All right. And B-Dub wants 5 sections of the moat. All right, so early detection device and 5 moat sections. So, and we'll work on the design. It'll be a little rocky until we get your new map done. But this is kind of what it's going to look like. And I'll let you guys pick the side, and then we'll redesign the map. But 5 of those are going to completely cover north, south, east, or west. So they'll pick. They don't have to tell me now. You'll find out when you raid them. All right. Let's go over to Arc. And again, you don't have to pick up castle upgrades. These are completely up to you. All right, so Arc is going to get they'll have an early detection device that will mount somewhere. One wrench and one segment of electric fence. So Arc starting to build an electric fence. And that wrench is a game changer. Because it can certainly, if you've got kind of that sneaky player that can kind of go under the radar and get over there, they'll be able to shut it down. All right, let's go over to Sly. Any castle upgrades for Sly? Now, it is likely that I will be partnering with my very own town topographer, Busy Bee. Busy, we will talk offline because, as you guys know, there's only so much I can do with the artwork. But I would be willing to bet that our topographer will be able to get a very, very neat looking moat constructed around Mere Manor, and also a nice resizing, restructuring to that electrical fence too. So, all right, so Sly is picking up nothing. So, just want to confirm, Tammy, you guys are going to keep that busted ass wall. I mean that easy access area to your castle. Just want to make sure before we move on to Vox. All right, Vox. All right. So, Vox is going to pick up So missed a wrench. What's the 150? You mean the portcullis or the electric fence? All right, so missed going to add a portcullis. She's going to add a wrench and an early detection system. So, Kel, you're getting all these totals, right? All right, and then Ark wants to add a portcullis too. So I've got, and Mir wants to add a wrench. All right, so Kel, I've got Mir at 675. I've got Ark at 475. And I've got Vox at 325. All right. Last call. Faction leaders, before we go to individual mini bundles, I need all faction leaders to confirm done. This is your last call to pick up anything before we move on. Box is good. Mirror's good. Arc is good. And once we get confirmation from Sly, we move on. All right, Sly wants a wrench. All right. All factions. It's funny how Art got a wrench and then everybody wanted a wrench. They're like, wait a minute. You're going to turn off our stuff. We're going to turn off your stuff. That wrench will need to be assigned to a person before the raid. So you can't just say our faction has a wrench. It will need to be in that person's inventory. If you'd like another wrench, you can have another wrench. All right. Ark wants 2 wrenches. So, Kel, I've got arc up to, I've got mirror at 675. I've got arc at 550. Sly at 75. And Vox still at 325. Is there anybody else that would like to get a second or a third wrench before we move forward? Now remember, the wrench will take out one building. Doesn't cut off all of the resources, but you can go after the biggest building. And yeah, if 6 people in your faction have wrenches, then you could shut down their whole production for a week. So right now, looks like Mir has a wrench, Ark has 2 wrenches, Sly has a wrench, and Vox. So last call. Leaders, type done or tell me you want another wrench. Last call, and then we'll go to some individual items. Might not be a whole lot of dead dimes left, but if there are, I'll show you what we have available. All right, Ark is done. All right, all factions are done. So these items are booked. No going back, no selling, no exchanging. So we can do this a couple different ways. So now that you guys have sort of repooled your dead dimes, you could buy some items for the faction, or if you're one of the players who kept a lot of their dead dimes, I guess you can buy for yourself or divvy it up how you want. That's up to you guys. All right. Or you might not need anything. So this is limit 2. You cannot get more than 2 of these items. All right, I'm going to show you the bundles. First and foremost, this smoke bundle, you've seen it for purchase. Yes, it is the $30 smoke bundle. You can pick this up for either yourself or your faction for 75,000 dead dimes. So that is an option. I'm going to go through the bundles, and then I'm going to get some volunteers. Some of you might say, nope, I pass because I have no dead dimes, and that's fine. You can do that. So that is the smoke bundle. That's 75,000 dead dimes. We also have a bionic bundle. The bionic bundle is 2 of each. Then we also have a ballistic bundle. Ballistic bundle is 40,000 dead dimes. And then we have a 25K bundle that is Elixir of Insanity, Spectate, Dust Smoke, Unholy Smoke, Frantic 5, Silver Sparks, Max Seal, Crave Carbine, and Elysium. And again, it's limit 2 bundles. All right, let's go to the Grenade Bundle. Grenade Bundle comes with 6 Jesters, 6 M45s, and 6 Marlins. 75K dead dimes. The Pet Revive and Legendary Revive Bundle. That is 40 Pet Revives. Each one of those Pet Revives is 5. And 1 Legendary Revive, 40,000 dead dimes. Or, if you really, really want to spend some dead dimes, you can pick one of the legendary neons for 200,000 dead dimes. And again, it is limit 2 bundles. You cannot pick more than 2. So your options for these individual bundles, 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7. All right, I am going to go down the list. If you're not interested in purchasing, no need to hold up the group. But you've seen these 3 bundles. They're not mix match. If there is a bundle or 2 that you want and you're ready to go and go ahead and let me know. If not, we'll roll through this and we'll pick it up next time. So this is individual, or if you want to pick up one for your faction, that's up to you. But please know what you want, because once I write it down, I don't want to change my list, because this is what I'm going to use for data entry. I'm going to give it about 45 more seconds. If we don't have anybody, then we will call it a stream. All right, Craven Light, we'll start with you. Again, 1, 2, or 3. 1 is the first one, 2 is the middle one, 3 is the 2K. 4, 5, or 6, and 7. You can only pick a maximum of 2 numbers. Go ahead, Craven. All right, crazy Amanda, they need you. Mir's looking forward to you getting back. Get that consistency going again. All right, Craven is going to take number 2. And Sly. So Sly is going to take the one in the middle, correct? All right, do not type anything. You guys are getting way too confusing, okay? Do not type anything until I call on you. So if you're not Craven Light, delete it. All right, so Craven, you want the one in the middle too, right? All right, so number 2 for Craven, number 5 for Sly. Again, Amy, we're going to delete. All right. Who else is ready to go? We're going to give this about 15 minutes. So, all right, Angel, we'll go to you. Kel, you're current with this, right? Before we call on anybody else. So, Kel, when I call on these, you're getting the totals. So, Craven was 80K additional. All right, so Angel, you're going to pick up the pet revive. Are you picking that up for you or you're picking it up for Sly? Or for Vox? For you or for Vox? Yeah, I don't want a screenshot because people are getting a little wild with what they're typing. So I just want to write them down as we go. So Craven Light was just 80K. So Trigger is picking up for Vox. And that's going to be 40K. And she's picking up number 2. All right, so B-Dub, the answer is yes, you can pick up for Alamir, but I'll just write them down person by person. All right, so Dow is ready to go. I saw Dow after Trigger. So Dow, what do you want to pick up? You got 1, 2, or 3 there. 4, 5, 6, and Smoke Bundle 7. All right, so Dow is going to pick up ballistic and grenade. So he's going to pick up number 1 and number 5. All right, so these are both for arc. Number 1, number 5. So 75K and 40K. 115K, Kel. All right, after Dow, we had Dimes. Dimes, you're up. That is the first screen. This is the second one. This is the third. 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if that's the second one, all right, make sure when you guys say you're ready to go, make sure you guys are ready to go. You can always look at the screens when somebody else is going, but I need you guys to be ready. I want to knock this out in about 15 minutes. It should be as easy as picking numbers. You can only buy one bundle for Sly. Craven Light has already picked one up for Sly. All right, smoke bundle for Amy, smoke bundle for Dimes. $75K each. Okay, who else is ready to go? All right, give it about, okay, B-Dub. Again, I'm going to ask you guys, do not type items that you want until we get to your turn. It's going to be way too confusing for us to keep up and screenshot. So far, I got Craven with 2, Sly with 5, Box with number 2, Ark with number 1 and number 5, Amy with 7, and Dimes with 7. All right, so she's going to go B-Dub is taking number 5. That is $40K. Kel is taking number 1. That's $75K. Mir taking number 7. $75K. Moon is taking number 2. $40K. Nixie, number 1. $75K. Julie J, number 7. $75K. And Amanda, number 6. $25K. Fly rod number 1, $75K. All right. Who else is ready to go? Got a lot of dead dimes consumed tonight. Give it another 30 seconds. Hey, you're welcome, Crave. I mean, this is, you guys earn these dead dimes. So you either earn them through playing or, these are dead dimes you guys have picked up in boxes, or certainly going through Kel has been some nice bonuses, some nice incentives for you guys as well. So hopefully this hooks you guys up with a few items and a few upgrades. All right, I think we're just waiting on a couple people from ARC. So, ARC, let's just get something close so we can move on and call it a day. Craven with number 2, Sly with number 5, Vox with number 2, Ark with 1 and 5, Amy with 7, Dimes with 7, B-Dub 5, Kel number 1, Mir number 7, Moon number 2, Nixie 1, Julie J 7, Amanda 6, and Fly Rod number 1. All right, Ark cannot pick up any additional items. Ark already has number 1 and number 5. So this is why we do it as players. Players need to pick up the items in the bundles. Vox has got 1 bundle. Ark already has 2. Mir picked up 1 bundle. And Vox picked up a bundle. And just for clarity, the reason we're doing this is so you guys can't do what you're doing and lump a whole bunch of items into the Arc Bank or the Sly Bank or the Mirror Bank, and then I spend 6 hours divvying up those quantities. That's why we want to do it as individual purchases. Because then we assign it to one person, and they have the smokes, and they have the pet revives, etc. It's to streamline this process so my life is much easier. All right, Beasley wants. All right, Sheila, you're ready? Sheila taking number 2, the pet revive, for 40K. All right, ladies, seriously, we got like a minute. This has been 10 minutes for Arc. Everybody else I wrapped up in 15 minutes. So I gotta shut this stream down. We can't make this an all-night shopping list. So this is why individual players could just pick the numbers. Second page, 4, 5, and 6, smoke bundle. Yes, please. Thanks so much, Trigger. All right, Crazy L picking up number 5. That is the ballistic bundle for 40K. Thank you, Crystal. Busy B picking up number 7 for 75K. Thank you. Valar taking the Bionic bundle, which is number 4. Thank you, Valar. 75K. Jim picking up number 4 as well, 75K. And it's not a bundle, Julia. It's one. It's one. Which color would you like? Yeah, it's one legendary. So if you'd like a legendary color that you need, pick it. All right, last call, everybody. Last call. All right, thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Appreciate the level up. You guys are fantastic. And
Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with a heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. Feel the music on the stereo. Oh, oh. As we let the rhythm take control. We're gonna dance like we don't care. Keep on popping bottles like we're millionaires. Yeah, we're just getting started. Living for the weekend. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with a heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. This is where the beat goes down. Let's make this night unforgettable. Oh, oh. Making memories we won't recall. One more song, it's never enough. is where the beat goes.